Hello everybody, welcome back to Battleground Minecraft. We are in the start of week 7. And in the start of week 7 we have the Demented Dragons with Sniffany and Substitute Baked Potato. And Powerful Pitbulls we have Harold and Super Sonic. Powerful Pitbulls are at -1 right now in 6th place, tied with the Grizzlies. And the Dragons are in an interesting spot because they have 0 battle flags, but they are in 5th place, which 5th place is the lowest possible spot you can be in to enter the playoffs. So Dragons looking to get their first flag, not of the season, but looking to get their first flag back. And Pitbull's just looking to get back to 0 battle flags, try to get some momentum going for the season. Today's game is called Replacement Extreme. Now, we've done a replacement game in the past, and here's how it's going to work now. Similar concept. Every player is going to start on a corner of the map, and when the game starts, they're going to have 5 minutes to place their team's colored wall on the glass blocks, while simultaneously breaking the enemy team's wall blocks. Points will only count if they're directly on top of the glass blocks. If they're anywhere else, that will not count. And they're going to have 6 stacks of wool, 3 shears with Unbreaking 3. There's also some power-ups, such as, I believe it's a speed effect. There's a shears with efficiency 5 that has low usage. There's a snowball, which causes a blindness effect if you throw it at somebody. And then there's something else that I can't remember. But yeah, so 5 minutes each round. Whichever team has the most points will win. And yeah, we'll see which team will get we'll get the win today to try to get some good momentum going into the next part of the season. Alright, so Big Potato, so you're actually friends with Sonic over there, and you were playing against him in your first Battleground Minecraft game. How you feeling, and how's it feel to be going up against him?
I'm nervous, and I'm gonna destroy him.
Oh, nervous but confidence, I see. Alright, well, in the same breath, hello. Alright, Sonic, you heard the man. He said he's nervous, but he's gonna destroy you. Now the Pitbulls are at -1 battle flags, but looking to change that today. Any words for Big Potato?
I wish you the best of luck, Potato.
Oh, look at that. Nice man versus he's gonna destroy you. My wings in everyone's face. Anyways, start. Let's get the game going. Who's gonna win this game of Replacement Extreme? Alright. Hey guys, so Baked Potato actually had to go, so unfortunately, Waffly Bet has come in to substitute on the Dragons, and we had to go down from 5 minutes down to 3 minutes here, you'll see in a second, due to time restraints. I changed, I'm just letting him know. So just giving you a heads up, we decided to change it to 3 minutes. I just forgot to change that last second. Okay?
Alright.
Just letting you know, I forgot to change it, but last second I changed it to 3 minutes instead of 5, so it'll be 3 minutes each round, okay?
I'm just full griefing Harold.
Okay.
Okay, that's what's up.
Alright, so, yeah, I meant to change that, but we're changing it to 3 minutes. Right now, Dragons with a big lead on the board. Sniff has a lot of blocks placed onto the field, and so each round's going to be 3 minutes long. And I meant to change that. But yeah, so right now, Dragons with a bunch of wool on the board. Pitbull's going to have to start putting some blocks down if they want a chance to win this round. Right now, Harold doing the block placing, and Sonic trying to be the one breaking the wool. But it's kind of hard to do that when you got 2 Dragons placing wool. But that was a strategy that I did see happen in previous games of Replacement, that players would, one player would place, the other player would drop, or not drop, but would, break the other team's wool. But Sniffany breaking the wool that Harold placed. Dragon's looking pretty good here. And also, just FYI, Waffly Bet is subbing in, is being the substitute, because the substitute that was in a moment ago, Baked Potato, said he had to leave for dinner. They just called him down right before the round started. So Waffly Bet is going to be the substitute for the game. We've got a minute left here, folks. And Pitbulls need to start placing these wool. But Sniffany doing a good job clearing the Pitbull's wool that was placed over here. And Sonic now trying to do clean up on aisle 3. Dragon's got a big portion of the board cleared. A lot of this board is filled up with dragon blocks right now. 30 seconds left, so they're going to be getting super shears now to break these. Yeah, so now all their shears are efficiency 5. Will this turn the tides for either of the teams? 15 seconds. Yeah, I know both these guys really want this win. They want a win badly here. Sonic trying to desperately play stuff in the final few seconds. And here we are. And time is up. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got. I believe the Dragons won this first round, but let's just do the count-up score just to see what we got. I'm going to wait for that to clear. And wow! Look at that. Dragons 139 blocks to 34 blocks by the powerful Pitbulls. So they're going to win the first round. What a massive just point differential there. So, Sniff, Waffly, was there any specific strategy that you did there that you'll incorporate in the next round that got you that win?
Sniff just breaks the blocks while I place blocks.
That's
it. Was just one create, one destroy kind of thing.
Yeah, so I think the Pitbulls are trying to do the same thing, just not effectively. Alright, Pitbulls, so, yeah, you guys, Dragons and Pitbulls were doing the similar strategy of one places, one breaks, but they were doing more efficiently. Is there anything else you might try to do differently here in the next round?
Well, I tried breaking while he tried placing, so, wait, who's the...
I say we play a little bit more passive at the beginning and then just see how things turn out.
Also, I need to know something, OTJ.
Mm-hmm.
When placing anywhere, do we lose points on the fact that it's not on the glass?
No, you do not. If you,
okay,
it's
so we can just start.
Yeah, you could place anywhere, so if it's not on the glass, it's not going to count. Dragons with the big first round victory to get them the 1-0 lead, which puts a lot of confidence in Sniff, lowers her anxiety, as she said, but we'll see if the Pitbulls can bounce back with a brand new strategy that they incorporate into the second round. We'll see what they can do. Abu, start the round. Abu, where are you at?
What about?
And here we go. So it looks like Sonic's going to go with the strategy of just placing everything on the floor. Now remember, whatever he places, it has to be on the glass block. He can do the straight line, but it's only the glass blocks that counts. Looks like everyone's just placing right now, and Wafflebat immediately going with the breaking method. He is breaking the Herald's line, and so is Sniff. Waffly and Sniff working very well together right now. And Waffly goes back to placing. But Sniff gonna immediately go to what Harold's doing and say, no, 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 not tonight. And she's breaking his line. I don't even know if Sonic notices this yet. We'll see if he does. Yeah, Sniff. Harold trying to do some placing. He's not placing on the glass. There we go. Right now, I want to say it's kind of even, except Sniffany is breaking Harold's, Sniffany is breaking Sonic's work. As we speak right now. And Sonic's trying to frantically place back what she's broken. Yeah, it's actually a little bit more even this go around. And we've got Harold's got a speed effect on, as he has that splash potion. That splash potion swiftness. Minute and a half to go here, folks. Also, I'm just gonna say another reason why I switched it to 3 minutes each round is because the last video, the Foxes and Alligators video, was like over an hour in recording, and I don't know how much storage I have left on the phone. So, just out of, you know, I don't want to run out of storage, I changed it to 3 minutes each round instead of 5. Just to make sure that I have space to edit and stuff. But yeah, minute left here. The Super Shears will be coming into play at the 30-second mark. Remember that, folks. We're actually looking pretty dead even here. Things are looking even. The Pitbull's going to have a chance. Remember when that 30-second mark comes up, they're going to get Efficiency 5 Shears to cause some damage to the other team's builds. This is a lot on the board right now. The Efficiency Shears time coming up. 30 seconds has started, and it's time to... These guys are probably going to start breaking... Yep, a Waffly Bat has started breaking the Pitbulls. He's mowing down those Pitbulls like it's nothing. Breaking Harold's blocks. I'm surprised that the Pitbulls hasn't started. And here goes Sonic, trying to start mowing down the Pitbulls' numbers. With 10 seconds left, how much can they do? How much damage can be inflicted, and who will survive? A lot of blocks being broken right now by Harold, and the final few seconds is over. Alright, let's find out in just a moment what damage has been inflicted. Let's see. Wow, 206. The Demented Dragons having a field day right now with these Pitbulls. Dragons, you own the 2-0 lead right now. How you feeling, Sniff?
I'm confident and at least getting that next round, and we're gonna try and sweep them, get them down to -2 battle flags.
Everyone wants to get them down to -2. Yeah, it doesn't look like there would be over 100 on here, but there are. Bills, we were just looking over the commands to make sure that was the accurate score. That is the accurate score. It's 206 to 90. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it, but that is how many are on the board. The Pitbulls are in disbelief about the score differentials that have been going on in the past 2 rounds. We'll see if they can do anything different here, or if the Dragons will go into sudden death and reclaim their battle flag. Let's start it. And we are off. So what strategies will the Pitbulls incorporate this time to try to prevent going into sudden death? Look at Sniffany accurately placing these blocks, but Harold's actually was doing a much better job at accurately placing them. So Harold has been picking up the blocks that he places on accident. Don't know if that helps him or not. Don't know if he should be worrying about that. As there is no penalty for accidentally placing it on the, not on the glass. It just won't count as a point. Maybe that is a penalty in and of itself. But look at the Dragons go, man. Dragons, Sniff, and Waffly working as a well-oiled machine right now. Pitbulls and Waffly's now going into Sonic's section that he was working on. Sonic's just doing a straight line, and Sonic breaking Waffly's line that he just placed. Here comes Waffly breaking. He's got the speed effect on. He's breaking the Harold's line right now. Yeah, Sniff doing a wonderful job placing these blocks. You could argue she may be the MVP right now. She's being the big point collector. But Waffly also contributing, breaking the blocks of the Pitbulls. But Sonic's been doing a good job breaking the Pitbulls blocks now. And he's trying to get into that even playing field. Harold now accurately placing the blocks onto the glass. Minute and a half to go. Sonic trying to break what Sniffany's been placing down. Minute 15 to go. Waffly don't know what he's doing. He did not place a lot of those blocks onto the glass. Harold has covered Pitbulls have covered a good section of this area. We've got a snowball of blindness thing right there. And here comes Harold, Supersonic, trying to break Sniffany's massive conquering of the Lapis Lazuli square. Uh-oh, I think Harold might have disconnected again. Harold is disconnected. We are not restarting that round. We're going to keep it going. We are going to keep it going. We're already deep into the round. Harold disconnected. We're gonna keep it going. I gave it Harold disconnected previously. I'm gonna give him the benefit. We're already deep to the game. We're not gonna reset again. Oh, Harold. It's like, I feel like we don't have to do this, but we're going to do it regardless. 167-18, the Dragons have won the round. The Pitbulls did agree to keep going, even after the disconnection of Harold there in the third round. So, let's go talk to him.
Hold on, then.
Well, Dragons, we are going to confirm that victory for you, even though Harold disconnected. Yeah, Harold even told Sonic to keep going, even after he disconnected. So, Dragons, you are going to get your battle flag back. Sniffany, how you feeling?
I'm just glad that I could actually pull through, because I know some games I wasn't the best at, so I'm just glad I could pull through and get a win while Esper's not feeling good and no one else is here.
Yeah. Dragons have 3-0'd the Pitbulls, and they will be getting their battle flag back, going to 1. Looking to see if they can put the Pitbulls in -2. It's never happened before. Can the Dragons be the one to do it? Let's find out and start the game. And we are off. Pitbulls needs to do everything that they can to prevent this going into -2, because that is just a mood killer for the rest of the season. Alright, Harold right now doing the jumping strategy, trying to... and Harold right now breaking Waffly Bat's blocks. Less than 2.5 to go. Sniffany covering her emerald square. I'm not sure what Sonic's doing. He was doing a diagonal method, now just going to the normal method, just placing these blocks. But yeah, the point differential in this game has been absolutely crazy to watch. We've seen the Dragons go up to 200, and the Pitbulls not even able to scrape 100. I don't know if the Pitbulls have scraped 100. But yeah, in that last round when Harold disconnected, he told me that he just told Sonic to keep going, don't stop the round. So we can, but yeah, but even then I wasn't gonna stop. We were already deep into the game. But yeah, minute 38 left, and we had already previously stopped the round for Harold, because in that third round he disconnected before the match started, so we let him reset. But yeah, this time we kept it going. But anyways, we got Sonic. He's got to put those blocks correctly onto the glass. Minute and 10 left. We've got the whole island was taken over by I want to say it was by Sniff. Yeah, Sniff took over the whole island there of the emerald block. Now looking to do damage on the diamond blocks. 50 seconds left. Yeah, Dragons just absolutely dominating right now. No question about it. And the Pitbulls, they got to start breaking. They got to start breaking. They got to start placing better, because right now the Dragons are just unstoppable wreaks of havoc. 30 seconds left. It's now time for the Super Shears moment. And the Dragons are destroying all of the Pitbulls' blocks. Oh my gosh. 20 seconds left. The Dragons are absolutely destroying. Can anyone stop these guys? Both Waffly Bat and Sniff showing no mercy. Showing no mercy. All the Pitbulls' blocks are gone. Oh my goodness, folks. Look at that. I just want to know, just for the sake of it. 197-35. 4-0. 4-0 for the Demented Dragons. Alright, so this is it. Dragons are up 4-0. Sniffany and Wafflybat both contributing very well for the Dragons. So if they get one more, the Pitbulls will be the first team to go down to -2. Officially in the books. Pitbulls got to do whatever they can to stop this from happening. Let's see if they can do it, or the Dragons will get the sweep. Let's do it. Alright, what can the Pitbulls do? Dragons are placing efficiently. They're placing quickly. They're placing quicker than the Pitbulls. What can they do? Can the Pitbulls pick up any strategy to prevent this sweep from happening? Or will the Dragons show no mercy? Will the Dragons show mercy is the question. Yeah, look at the Wafflybat's speed. Look at Sniffany's speed of her placing these blocks. She is a block placing havoc. Harold himself is not doing a horrible job, but you know, I think at this point in the game I would just focus on just break as much as I can. Because at this point you gotta I think if I was in this situation, I was Pitbulls, I would tell my teammate, look, just break anything that the Dragons place. Salvage any blocks you can, and place any blocks you can if you have time, but just break what you can, because if you don't, we're going to be going to -2. Pitbulls aren't doing a bad job here, though, but they really need to start breaking, as Wafflybat is way breaking right now. Sniffany's still doing the job of placing the blocks. She's about to get the whole of the gold side conquered. Minute and a half to go here, folks. Sonic trying to break as much as he can. There was a wind charge there I just saw. Minute left. Sniffany breaking the blocks that the Pitbulls have placed. Actually, now it's a minute left. My bad. I think Sniffany might have a freaking efficiency 5 shears picked up there, and now it's gone. It looked like she was breaking the block pretty quickly, but I think she picked up the temporary efficiency 5 shears. There goes Wafflybat trying to break what Sonic's putting down. We're heading up to the final 30 seconds of Replacement Extreme. It's shears breaking time. It's time to break these guys' blocks, and the Dragons are mowing down what the Pitbulls are placing. Sonic's trying to mow down the Dragons' blocks. Harold trying to place, but the Pitbulls are being outmatched, outplayed in every way possible. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pitbulls gave it their best, but they're going to be the first team to be swept, and that is game. Dragons not only get their battle flag back, but they have committed something that has not ever been done. They have pushed the team down to -2. So first, I just threw that away from you. Let's put the Sniffany Dragons battle flag up.
Never actually placed a banner until now.
There you go. Dragons back to 1, and oh yeah, teleport waffle.
Would I ever agree with an OTJ video? No.
-2 battle flags for the powerful Pitbulls. That is a gut-wrenching feeling that right now only they have ever felt. I feel for them, but the Dragons show no mercy.
I just know how.
That is it. We will see you guys next time.
I played Ed Woods.